everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokémon White version. The most apt title the current situation could ever possibly have. Last time, we explored more of Isurus, which certainly was more of Isurus. Not my favorite area by any stretch, but we got in lots of training, we got lots of great items, and we are more prepared for the road before us. This time, we hop onto what can loosely be described as a road as it is 2 tiles long and challenge Isurus City Pokemon Gym. But first, we have a few light preparations that I want to take care of. First and foremost, some of you were telling me about the Aerial Ace TM and how I had never tried to teach it to any of my Pokemon. It's not exactly going to be good on Rock. That much is true. I want acrobatics on it, no exceptions. And it's not going to be useful on Necessity either, but Ottawa and Terabyte are able to learn it, which is something I didn't realize. Ottawa already has a way of dealing with grass types with Megahorn, but Terabyte would have 3 whole weaknesses covered if we taught it this. It would have a move that's effective on grass, bug, and fighting. I think that that's pretty attractive. Also, I gave it the expert belt because it has a lot of type coverage and it had the Eviolite longer than it should have. There I go again. People forgetting to equip the Eviolite. I am no different. Foul Play is a good move. I'm not going to say that it's not, but it is situational, and given that I have Moxie for my ability and I'm relying on that to sweep through my opponent's teams, more often than not, I think using my own attack stat with a weaker Crunch would be better than Foul Play. I don't think I ever even used Foul Play in a battle one time up to this point, so what does that tell you? Not that Terabyte's been doing a lot of fighting, but you know what I mean. It's never been my go-to method for dealing with much of anything. As a result, we are going to teach it Aerial Ace. Has low power, but the fact that it never misses together with that Moxie boost, I think sounds pretty darn nice. Not even gonna be remotely helpful for the gym, but might as well do it before I forget, huh? Second, we got some naming to do. Once again, I want to thank you for all of your suggestions, and it's taught me that yet again, everyone in the world is better at naming Pokemon than I. There were quite a few that I was very close to picking, so let's get on to the honorable mentions. First was Drift, as it is made of snow and it's surprisingly fast. Another one that I liked was Suffice, because it has a pretty bad nature, but it still gets the job done. Another one making fun of its bad stats was Cryogony. A general idea that I was a big fan of was naming it after Stone Cold Steve Austin because, well, it's Stone Cold and has a mustache. And the name that I probably would have chosen, seriously, if this was not a story-driven experience and Cryogonal was not inevitably going to be participating in some pretty dramatic fights, Bad Ice Pun. I would have made that work. I really, really liked that, and I thought it was just... I liked it more than I think any actual pun. It was perfect. But what name did I choose to go with? It was suggested by 3 different people. James Bullard, Dane Lavery, and Shiloh Woywood, hopefully pronouncing those right. It's a simple nickname, but I think it's effective. Hex. Between it being bad luck, being hexagonal itself, and being the 6th team member, I think it works on many levels. I would also never name a ghost this ever at any point because I think it'd be a pretty generic name for a ghost, but for Cryogonal, I think it fits. It's also androgynous with it being the genderless team member, and I think it works very well. Third and final preparation, I got Hilbert out of the PC because why wouldn't I have my 6th trained up team member for this fight? Probably not going to be doing much of anything, but stranger things have happened. Rock beat an electric type gym leader, so I see no reason why Hilbert can't be important in this fight. That's it. I think we are well prepared for the road ahead. I don't know, guys. Do you think we can make it? I think we might have rushed our preparations a little bit. Okay, good. We made it. Please, take this fresh water. Getting straight to the point, not wasting our time. You know that we are seasoned veterans of this routine. Ice can be melted with fire, or shattered with fighting. Or you might want to smash it into dust with rock or steel. My, how violent. And just when you thought you got through the frozen tundra without a single ice sliding puzzle, it is here to shatter your expectations. Here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know you're breaking series conventions when you're moving in the unthinkable direction of diagonal. Well, well, if you are feeling dizzy because of these gym's machines, I will stand in your path. Let's see how Hex does with its brand new nickname. Besides, By naming it this, we have ended our entire team in the letter X, and that automatically makes it cooler, right? Yes. I certainly hope that you can one-shot a Cubchoo, otherwise that's gonna be embarrassing. Show them what you can do, Hex. Oh, I've been wanting to say this. Am I the only one who misread Cubchoo's name, actually? Well, now I'm not gonna beat a Cubchoo in one hit, but no, it kinda isn't really the same thing. For years, I read it as Chubchoo. I don't know how I managed that. Maybe it's like Fanpy, how everyone misreads it as Fanpy or something like that. I'm not sure totally why that was, but I misread it for years. I was very confused as to why it was called Chubchoo because it's far from chubby, but I always saw it as that for whatever reason. Thank goodness you didn't get the triple Endure. Once again, one of those moves that always works out whenever the AI spams it, but it never works out whenever you do it. Another Cubchoo. Please do not use Endure. That last one used Endure enough for 5 lifetimes. Yes! Okay, good. Down you go. And last up is your own Cryogonal. Okay, well, we get to see how bulky it is and how not high special attack I have. Yeah, Cryogonal's got a lot of special defense. Even if it's hit by a super effective move, it's pretty likely to stand up to it nicely. I'm a little bit tempted to go for my own light screen right now in case you have a steel type move, but I doubt you do, otherwise you probably would have just used it. No, I just use an ice beam. Cool. Quite literally. It's okay though. We're gonna take you out. Prove that we are the better snowflake of the two, if only because of levels. And I want to remove my lucky egg right away before I forget to do that as well. Probably should have been in my preparations. Level 43 is definitely more than good enough. Oh dear me. Didn't know that you were so elegant and refined in how you talk based on how you dress. Being fired into the air by cannons and spinning on ice many times. It's difficult to get gym badges. Might be why no one's ever come here before. I mean, did you see what it said on that sign? No certified trainers. Even though it's been the case for other gyms, this was still a good time to be pointing it out with what you said. Even though I didn't plan it that way, I'm not trying to make it sound like I had some kind of great narrative plan going on for this one gym trainer, but what hold item do I want to give Cryogonal? Well, I noticed that I had a Carbos that I hadn't given to anybody. Let's give that to Hex. I'm actually just gonna straight up go for the Metal Coat. That would have been the difference between a 2-hit KO and 3-hit KO on that Cryogonal that we were fighting. I think that's reason enough to give it to it. Going back to the puzzle, you got these buttons, you press them, it moves the machinery, and you can slide in different directions and you use that to move forward. We are shattering expectations into dust once again! Getting into the violent spirit of this gym, after all, I like it. Let me battle with you! Also, speaking of violent spirit, it's kind of strange that we're seeing fighting type gym trainers and not anything else. Hey, Cryogonal! Seems like we have a bit of a fan club going on here. I like this, your taste in Pokemon. I like using Pokemon that are a little bit underused that I think are really, really good, but a Cryogonal is pretty weird looking, I'm not gonna deny that. But even worse than it being weird looking is, its back sprite bothers me. That's one criticism that I'll give it. You see those 2 lines on the left segment of its body? They are misaligned, meaning that it's not perfectly symmetrical on that one part of its body. It bothers me so much, and you know, if I'm gonna have to stare at it for the next several hours of gameplay with you, I'm gonna drag you down with me by pointing it out so you'll be bothered too! And good, we can 2-shot Cryogonal that are just a little bit lower leveled than us now, even with their high special defense. Wow, you're my strongest challenger so far. Good to know at least one of us appreciates Cryogonal, even though you had one, so that isn't really a surprise. Okay, so we'll move on. Cool set piece, but I have to wonder if these gyms are ever liable for accidents on them. I always calm myself and choose the critical moment in a battle. Now, this gym, or rather this city, I want to point out. This Isurus City is Mahogany Town. It is the 7th gym. It is an ice-type gym. You get a Rage Candy Bar in the town. Team Rocket is found here, and the gym leader changed 2 letters of his name. It's straight up Mahogany Town. I don't think that there's any other way to look at it. It's pretty clear that they're referencing that. Heck, it even has a body of water just to the north of it that has awesome music. They knew exactly what they were doing. Just thought I'd point that out. It's one of those silly little things. I do like the little touch that it is that Rocket Grunt's hometown. Stop using Endure! For all of you who like Cubchoo and maybe you were upset at me not liking it, well, this is your penance for that. At least knowing that Cubchoo is able to survive my hits for one more turn than it would have been able to otherwise. Wait, your name is Kendra? Kendra. It's like Kendra, but with draw. Smart commentary. Really 5-star right there, but... Okay, no, I got it. It's like martial arts. It's like you're calling it out when you're about to do a punch. It's like, I'm gonna beat you up with my Kendra! Okay, I'm running low on PP, aren't I? They've been giving us all these PP restoring items for a reason. I will actually use one for twice in my existence, because I've used one of them before, and I even made fun of myself for using it back then. The problem is whether you can battle or not. The problem is never whether you can battle or not. It's whether you will battle or not. I like how I'm misreading pretty much everything that they're saying. They're trying to say really deep things to inspire you on your way, but I just can't seem to get any of their quotes right whatsoever. Mikoko, or Mikiko. Speaking of misreading everything, yes, it's also penance for that with how often my name gets misread. Living with my name is always, Emily, your table is ready. Stop using Endure. Listen. I know maybe natural selection made it so that you evolved where the Cubchoo that use Endure a lot were the ones that survived. I understand. You have like 20 speed and you're ice type and have no defenses. I get it. A lot of Cubchoo probably died from sucking so bad and not using Endure. I understand that using Endure is in your blood. But please stop doing it to me. I've suffered enough, alright? Vanillish. Now to see if we can take care of Vanillish in one flash cannon. I'm willing to bet probably not. No, we can. Or it's a critical hit, so now we'll never know. But as far as I'm aware, maybe we can. If you don't fight, you won't lose. But you'll never be able to read how fast I talk. Maybe it's martial artists just getting through their speeches really quickly instead of just standing there and not attacking each other. All right. Want to follow this. At least they're kind enough to point out which direction you have to take. And then we can land on this button. That lets us go up, and then we go down and all around. Another jump that could be a liability if somebody was not slip-sliding fast enough, and we have yet another required trainer battle. The slippery frozen floor is perfect for improving your sense of balance, if that's what you call it. Could you imagine, like, slipping and falling on one of those jumps? I guess it's... Well, no, that would be worse than what could happen to you in Mistralton Gym with slamming your face into the wall right there. All right, Hex, let's do this. Let's find out if you can take out a Vanillish in one hit, potentially. Flash Cannon. Yeah, Vanillish is no trouble for you whatsoever. I'm proud of you. The fact that Cryogonal itself has been the only thing that you haven't been able to, well, you could two-shot it, but you couldn't one-shot it. That's not bad. It kind of just shows how, even though mine has a bad nature, Cryogonal's got damn good stats on it. Just the fact that it's a sweeper, but also a special wall at the same time, but its type is its only real weakness. Getting a taste of my own medicine. But you see how little damage I took from that right there. That right there is truly amazing. I could believe that especially under a light screen, you'd be able to take a powerful attack that you're weak to. I slipped and lost. Which is impressive because you weren't even on the ice, but I guess it's what happens when you stand on one foot in an ice gym. Not the smartest decision. Brycen slides on the frozen floor all the time, so it's worn down and looks like you can see the path. But maybe I'm imagining it. I do at least like how this gym looks, if nothing else. The fact that the ice is clear, it once again is technically another bullet point on my list of Unova having gorgeous water and seeing all those mechanics and gears turning underneath it. It's a cool look. Whenever you combine ice with machinery, it looks nice. It definitely graduates from the Okami school of making a dungeon around said concept, and toward the end of the adventure, no less. I am the king of karate! I've taught my Pokemon moves that they'll use in battle with you. Ah, you yet another Gold and Silver reference, because we have the Karate King in Saffron City, and we got you to deal with. Well, let us see how you handle this. What does the King of Karate use? Buddy, I don't think you're going to become the king of any sort of martial art by using ice cream to get there. I'm just saying. All right, Cryogonal, launching yet another one of these at it. You can kind of see also while I was worried about ice types, there's not that many ice type families in Unova, but for how dang many we were going to fight one after another, I did want something that wasn't going to be weak to ice itself to deal with that. Cubchoo, yet again. Actually, when we're fighting against you, I need to take back the bone that I actually threw Beartick when we went over its bio. I was mistaken. It learns Surf, not Waterfall, so it doesn't even have that going for it. Use Ice Beam, please. Thank you. Freeze that snot right off its face. Or don't, because it's how it fights, as we learned from the Pokedex. I think that's the last trainer. I kind of hope it is, because wow, these are really redundant trainers having the exact same 3 Pokemon across all of their teams, one of which I'm already using. Seriously? Wow, that's very, very unoriginal. Yes, we are finally at the end. I don't want to go back and heal, so let's use yet another PP restoring item. I know. What have I become? Using an elixir to restore PP to all moves, just in case I'm left with a situation where I might want to use Ice Beam to finish something off to save PP. And let's make some more yellow snow while we're at it. Here we are, the first gym leader that we know nothing about before fighting, other than the fact that apparently he was in the movies at one point, but I never see that because I play way too many video games. You appear ready to face a gym leader. Then, bring it! And you're not even gonna tell us anything about yourself. You are a man of few words coming from completely out of nowhere. Brycen! It's very cool looking, I'll give you that. Brycen is gonna open with Vanillish, level 37 Ice type, Ice Body for its ability with the moves Acid Armor, Astonish, Mirror Shot, and Frost Breath. As its only physical move is Astonish, I think I know what I want to do. We're gonna set up a light screen and be ready for whatever else he can throw at us. If you thought I was bulky before, oh boy, you ain't seen nothing yet. You're just going for Acid Armor. It's okay, I didn't even want to lick you anyway. Though I will say Lick is an attack, so that would be kind of funny if you were to use Lick on it right after Acid Armor, or just use Lick on a Vanillish in general. I wish Vanillish had some kind of obscure ability that made it weak to Lick. The move Lick in particular happened to have double effectiveness on it through some kind of weird ability technicality. I wish that was a thing that could happen, but it'd be a pretty stupid game mechanic, I won't deny that. Got an Acid Armor, we got a Light Screen. Probably should have used those in reverse order, but oh well. Let's open with a Flash Cannon. Not quite, pretty close. Pretty glad that I have my Ice Beam, so I should be able to take you out with it. You are strong. No, both you and your Pokemon are strong. He's probably gonna heal. Indeed he is. Gotta make that medicinal ice cream now. I'm just thinking about all the different technicalities of using items on Pokemon. All right, Flash Cannon once more. And that's that. And my light screen wears off just in time for Beartick, level 39 Ice type, Snow Cloak for its ability with the moves Swagger, Brine, Slash, and Icicle Crash. Yet again, an ability that is activated by Hail, and he does not have Hail on his team himself, so it's only going to be activated if you choose to make the fight harder for yourself. Once again, I think that there is potential in making that into some sort of challenge run. Beartick took half damage right there. It took it pretty nicely. Wow, I am getting a lot of penance for making fun of this family. Holy crap. I'm not gonna heal, I'm just gonna go for it. I should be able to take you out. Of course you get a critical hit when I was preparing for that and using Acid Armor. Of course. Hex just barely doesn't grow a level, and last up he has a Cryogonal of his own. Level 37, Ice type, Levitate for its ability with the moves Reflect, Rapid Spin, Aurora Beam, and Frost Breath. I probably should heal in this situation because, let's be real, I have him walled in the current state, but I think I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna see if I can do this without items. Yeah, we did half of his health. Little embarrassing going down to an Aurora Beam, though. Yeah. And thank goodness we get to hear a little bit of this music. That illustrates why I don't like the low health music too much. Terabyte. Terabyte, how about you give this a try? We'll see how well Rock Slide would have worked out for us. Or, actually, no, we would have seen how well Brick Break would have worked out for us. You are outsped by Cryogonal, so good thing that I had another counter in mind. Even though I'm probably not going to lose from this, still, I'm very happy that that's the case. Yeah, not a difficult battle whatsoever. Ice type has tons of weaknesses. And one of his 3 Pokemon were pretty good. If he had a Vanilluxe, he'd probably be really hard, but I don't find him challenging. We've done it. The wonderful combination of you and your Pokemon. What a beautiful friendship. In honor of your stout heart, I will give you this. Blair received the freeze badge from Brycen. You have 7 badges. That means Pokemon up to level 80 will obey you. This TM will convey my regard for your accomplishments. TM 79 Frost Breath, a move that I would honestly not use. A move that always results in a critical hit, Frost Breath. No matter how many battles I fight, I don't know what strength is. Perhaps you can find the answer. Frost Breath ultimately has less total power than Ice Beam, but because it always gets a critical hit, you have that nice thing of being able to hit through an enemy's buff, so maybe if you're afraid of Light Screen, you could use it. I don't think it's going to be terrible. I don't think it's going to be terrible usefully often. No, useful terribly often. That's why I'm not really too concerned with it, and why I'm going to keep Cryogonal as it is. Blair! I've been talking with Bianca, and I'm wondering, since we left Mahogany Town, has something about me changed? Thinking about what I want to do, thinking about what I should do, it felt like there was nothing. Have I really become stronger, or is it just my Pokemon that have? I don't know anymore. Hey, cheer up, Charon. Isn't it nice to see everyone? Blair, know what? This time, I'll go to the Pokemon Fan Club! I'm really searching for what I want to do, for what I want to do, and what I can do. Wow, screw Charon. She really did not give a crap about anything you just said right there. Who are you? Who, us? I'm Bianca, and this is Charon. I know you are there. Why don't you show yourselves? Impressive, Gym Leader of Isurus City. We, the Shadow Triad, are beings of the shadows and not easily noticed. Our mission was to speak only with Blair, but so be it. Getsis has a message for you. Come to Dragon Spiral Tower. It is there that our Lord N waits for you. Now, our mission is complete. Dragon Spiral Tower, what's going on? Hey, tell me! Now hang on. Young man, if you're here for a gym challenge, hang on for a bit. I've gotta head to Dragon Spiral Tower. I'm going too. Dragon Spiral Tower is to the north of here, right? Whoa, what should I do? For now, I have to go to Dragon Spiral Tower. Okay, I'm heading north. I am very happy you didn't stick to your original plan. I just love that. Sharon having this big existential crisis about what even am I anymore, and Bianca's like, I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Fan Club! As her only response to what he was saying. She really does not care about his character arc. Not that I think that many people do, but oh well. Anyway, we're on a mission. Hey, Blair! Oh, Blair! You must be Bianca. I'm the other Professor Juniper. The Professor Juniper who gave you the Pokédex is my daughter. Nice to meet you, Professor. Thanks to Professor Juniper, I got to go on a journey and start figuring out the possibilities for my life. I'm very, very grateful to her. Is that right? Grand. Actually, we should chat later. Blair, Bianca, here's the situation. Some members of Team Plasma, quite a large group, broke through the tower wall and went inside. Brycen and that young man, I believe his name is Charon, the two of them went after Team Plasma, but... Professor, what's the Dragon Spiral Tower? Ha! I guess you would be curious. I'll explain briefly. Dragon Spiral Tower has stood tall since long before Unova was founded. On the top floor, the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon waits for a person seeking truth to appear. That's what is said. Are you going to go after Team Plasma like your friend did? It's admirable of you to join the fight against Team Plasma, but it's risky too. Don't worry. Blair and Charon are both really, really strong, and they've beaten Team Plasma before. But I'm not all that strong, actually, I'll admit. I'm not very strong, so I was thinking it would be nice if maybe I could stay here and be your bodyguard? Why, thank you. That makes me feel much safer. Well, Blair, it's up to you. Climb the tower. This is all I can give you, but it might help you rest. Old Gateau! heals all status ailments. First time seeing that, and it probably is the only one in the entire game because that's typically tradition. Still, what could Team Plasma be after? Blair, please don't do anything crazy. Next time on Pokemon Black and White, we go into Dragon Spiral Tower after N.